The night air in the underground parking lot is thick and heavy. A man, an agent, walks briskly toward his car. The hurried echo of his footsteps betraying a gnawing feeling of being watched. He's not wrong. For a split second, the security camera flickers, and in that brief darkness, a shadow detaches itself from the concrete pillars, silent and menacing. Just as his hand touches the car door, a sharp, cold sting pierces his neck. It's a syringe, precise and deadly. He doesn't cry out, doesn't struggle, collapses with the quiet professionalism that defined his life, a life that has just been expertly extinguished. By morning, the scene is meticulously staged. Paramedics and police see nothing more than a tragic but unremarkable heart attack. The case is closed before it's even truly opened. Back at spy headquarters, in a room sanitized of emotion, a file is stamped in bold red letters. Natural causes. The lie is now official. But some truths refuse to be buried. In a secure, windowless meeting room, Kong appears. His expression is cold, his eyes alert, missing nothing. Chief Nam, a man whose face is a roadmap of tough decisions, projects the deceased agent's photo onto a large screen. No context is given, no explanation offered. The silence in the room is a heavy blanket. Then, a single word appears below the photo, a code name that seems to suck the remaining air from the room. Ghost. A flicker of recognition crosses Kong's face, a barely perceptible shift in his stoic demeanor. He knows that name. It's a ghost from a past he thought was long gone. Miles away in the digital heart of the agency, Lin, a brilliant data analyst, hunches over her multiple screens. Her fingers fly across the keyboard, tracking an anomaly, an unusual data flow that shouldn't exist. Something is wrong within their fortress of code. Her search leads her to a terrifying discovery, an unauthorized file access. The breach isn't from the outside. The call is coming from inside the house. Someone within the agency itself is manipulating their most sensitive information. Meanwhile, Kong is given a new assignment. It's covert, off the books, a mission without a paper trail. Chief Nam's orders are verbal, his gaze intense. There will be no official documentation, no backup, no cavalry. If this goes wrong, Kong does not exist. His first step is to become a ghost himself. He prepares his cover, meticulously building a new identity. His personal phone, a link to his real life, is discarded without a second thought, a small sacrifice for the darkness ahead. A memory flashes, unbidden. Younger, on a mission gone sideways. The faces of teammates left behind, their eyes filled with betrayal and confusion. It's a failure that haunts him, a weight he carries into every new operation. He can't let it happen again. Shaking off the past, he opens a hidden safe. Inside, among other tools of the trade, is a fake passport. A new name, a new life, a new lie. Phone buzzes. It's an encrypted message from Lin. Just a location, a single data point on a map. No explanation. None is needed. The location is a dimly lit, smoke-filled bar pulsating with the low thrum of music and hushed conversations. The atmosphere is tense, charged with unspoken intentions. Kong feels it the moment he walks in. He's being tailed. He clocks them instantly, at least two separate groups. Their allegiances a dangerous mystery. Are they friend or foe? In this world, the line is often blurred. He sits at a prearranged table, a brief, almost imperceptible exchange with a contact. A USB drive is slid across the sticky surface of the table, small and innocuous, yet holding secrets worth killing for. Suddenly, the lights cut out. The bar plunges into absolute darkness, and chaos erupts. Shouts, the sound of breaking glass, panic. This is the moment they were waiting for. Kong doesn't hesitate. He moves through the pandemonium, escaping through a side exit into a narrow, labyrinthian alley. The hunt is on. Footsteps pound on the wet pavement behind him, closing in. It's a desperate chase through the city's forgotten veins. He takes a hit, a sharp pain flaring in his side as he vaults over a dumpster. But he keeps moving. He manages to shake his pursuers, melting into the urban shadows. But in the chaos, the USB is gone, dropped somewhere in the frantic escape. He watches from a distance as an unknown hand retrieves it from the grimy pavement before vanishing. Back at headquarters, Lin stares at her screen in frustration. Kong's signal is gone. The system is being jammed, a sophisticated countermeasure that tells her they're up against a formidable opponent. In his office, Chief Nam receives the report. His face is grim, the lines around his eyes deepening. He gives a quiet verbal order to his subordinate, again with no written record. Pause the mission. The official hunt is called off. Kong finds his way to a designated safe house, a sterile apartment that offers temporary refuge. He grits his teeth as he tends to his wound, the pain a sharp reminder of his vulnerability. As he cleans the gash, his fingers brush against something small and hard embedded in his jacket lining. A tracker. It had been planted on him earlier, probably during the brief exchange in the bar. He was never in control. He was being herded. Lin, acting on instinct and loyalty, begins a dangerous game of her own. She starts scrubbing the agency's servers, callously erasing every digital trace of Kong's involvement in the unsanctioned mission. It's an unauthorized, career-ending move, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Another superior, higher up the chain, flags the tampered data. He knows there's an insider, a mole, and the internal investigation begins. Lin has just put a target on her own back. Alone in the safe house, Kong looks again at the photo of the murdered agent. The man whose death started this whole chain reaction. His trained eyes scan the image, searching for something everyone else missed. And then he sees it. A tiny, almost insignificant detail in the background. It triggers another flashback, a memory from his training days. The man in the photo wasn't just a colleague, he was a friend. They had trained together, bled together. The realization hits him like a physical blow. This wasn't just a professional hit. The assassination, the codename Ghost, the elaborate setup hit, was all personal. This was a message sent directly to him. The screen goes dark. Distorted voice echoes from an unknown source, its words unintelligible, but its tone dripping with malice. Miles away, the real Ghost watches Kong on a bank of monitors, seeing everything through hidden cameras planted in the safe house. On a large digital map of the country, multiple red dots begin to activate, spreading like a virus. A plan, long in the making, is now in motion. Back in the safe house, Kong knows he can't stay hidden. He is no longer the hunter, he is the prey. But he is not an easy prey. He steps out of the safe house, leaving the illusion of safety behind, and disappears into the cold embrace of the night. He doesn't know the full scope of the conspiracy, but he knows one thing for certain. He has been pulled back into an inescapable war, and this time, the ghosts of his past are leading the charge. Thank you for watching. If you're intrigued by Kong's journey and want to see what happens next, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next chapter of this thrilling saga.